Once upon a time in a dense forest there lived a small white cat named Butterfly. Butterfly was gentle and cheerful, who loved playing in the green fields and lounging under enormous trees. In the same forest there was a small squirrel named Zahran. Zahran was quick and spirited, hopping between trees. One day, as Butterfly was resting under a large tree, she saw Zahran jumping between the trees. She approached him and said, "Hello, Zahran. Would you like to play together?" Zahran replied with a smile, "Of course, Butterfly, but I'm busy collecting nuts for the winter. Can you help me?" Butterfly thought for a moment and said, "Sure, I'll help you collect nuts, but I need one thing from you." Zahran asked, "What do you need, Butterfly?" Butterfly answered, "I want you to teach me how to jump between the trees like you do. That would be very fun." Zahran smiled and said, "Deal, but before we start, let's gather the nuts first." They spent delightful hours gathering nuts. Butterfly would gather nuts using her paws, while Zahran swiftly leaped from tree to tree. After they collected what they needed, Zahran began teaching Butterfly. At first, it was difficult for Butterfly as she was not used to jumping, but Zahran always encouraged her, saying, "Don't give up! Everything takes time and practice." Over time, Butterfly began mastering the art of jumping, realizing how she could become even lighter and faster. In the end, she was able to leap between trees just like Zahran. Butterfly said, "You are indeed a wonderful friend, Zahran. Thank you for teaching me so much." Zahran replied, "And you are an amazing friend, Butterfly. We've learned a lot together, and now you're able to do things you never imagined." From that day onwards, Butterfly and Zahran became close friends. They spent joyous times in the forest, playing and helping each other, and learning something new every day. Days turned into adventures filled with laughter, and every day led to a new story. One day, as Butterfly and Zahran were playing near a small stream in the forest, they noticed something strange. The water in the stream was rapidly decreasing, as if it were drying up. Butterfly said worriedly, "Do you see that, Zahran? The water is disappearing. What could be the reason?" Zahran replied, looking at the watercourse, "I think something might have happened upstream. Maybe the spring dried up or there's a problem in the waterway." Butterfly thought and said, "We need to find out the reason. Let's go to the source and see what's happening." The friends decided to embark on a journey to the mountain's summit, where the stream began. That area was filled with dense trees and large rocks. On their way, they met many other animals, like the rabbit, Sammy, who was gathering herbs, and colorful birds that sang over the trees.